Hello farmers, welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. Been kind of cleaning up this morning after yesterday evening's cleanup, if you will. Paying off that much of the loan felt pretty darn good. But work must go on this morning. Been kind of, well, I don't want to say too busy. The workers have been rather busy while I've been doing other things. But yep, we're back to harvesting some wheat in this field. And our combine's full, so I'm over here obviously going to help empty them out. The big field, the cotton field, I got the cotton harvester, the quad tech, and the cultivator all back over to the west side. I repaired them all and fueled them up. So I probably spent about 10 grand doing that already this morning. Worker G is our fertilizer sprayer. I'm spraying fertilizer down. Right now I'm trying to remember where the John Deere is, and Elson just sent me where the John Deere is. It's right here. I need to get my lime spreader so I can put some lime down because that's what the field requires. And we're going to grab the T8, and yeah, I kind of forgot to have a tractor follow the combine while I was putting down the straw, so I could have baled it, but I kind of forgot. So I'm going to pick up loose straw. I mean, I could bale it as well, but I need some loose straw anyways for the cows. I'm pretty sure the cows could use quite a bit. Is that full of lime? Of course not. I'll go top it off. So, yeah, I'm going to grab the loading wagon because I haven't used that in a while either. So let's go jump into the T8, grab the loading wagon, pick up the straw. The John Deere was busy spreading lime down over there. In theory right now, I probably could use another tractor or two down here, but it's fine because I would like to just go ahead and start seeding the cotton field in. But all my tractors will be in use at the current time. I do have the ones up in the northern plateau. The Axion probably could haul the seed drills. Isn't one over here somewhere? There's one over there. Oh, and the other one's right on the T8, so that's easy to find. But yeah, you know, we harvested, now we got to replant. That's the only, I don't want to say difficult thing about it. Can I open up the covers? Yes, you can if you hit the right button on your side panel. Lime is going to be this one. This one, I do believe. Yes, it is. Go ahead and fill that up. So yeah, the cotton field, yeah, like I said, we're getting the first stage of fertilizer down. We'll put the lime down, then of course when we seed it, it'll be all set. Then we just need to go ahead and take out the weeds when that shows up. That reminds me, weeds. Are all my fields? Yeah, we're fine there. The upper plateau is ready for harvest. Okay. I shall get there at some point. Won't be today. Won't be this morning. That's for darn sure. Because like I said, we got to get these big fields reseeded. So as for, yeah, I need to unfold it there. As for what we're doing down here, well, of course, cotton is going to go right back in this field here, and then all those fields right there are going to be nothing but wheat. Is that the right width? Perfect. No, that's the wrong button. So I have to even play so many different games. Sometimes the buttons are not the ones you think they should be. Let's go ahead and drop that off. We'll grab the loading wagon. We're going to start picking up the straw right here. And we'll top off the cows. Actually, to be smart, maybe I should get the straw closest to the cows. And then I may go ahead and grab the baler and bale all this. Could be a lot easier. I do have to sell the pigs at some point because I don't think they're not maxed, are they? 489. No. So I got about maybe another 5 in-game hours before they max out, so I'm okay there for a little bit. But that's where our money is going to come from today, meaning we're going to get the money to pay off the interest at midnight. For sure, the pigs. Also, I do have a whiskey problem, meaning I just got a lot of it over there, so I'm just waiting for the price to get back over 1,000. That would be grand. Get it? Over 1,000, that'd be grand. I'm sorry. I won't say that again. But yeah, that's what we're waiting for, the money to be over 1,000, because I've seen the price of whiskey over 1,000 before. So I'm just going to have to go ahead and wait for that to happen. So yeah, this right here is going to be all for the cows, mostly. Probably after I top off the cows, I'm just going to bale the rest of it and have to sell the straw, because the total mixed rations mixer is pretty much full of straw. So yeah, all the rest of the straw, the horses, we just topped off last evening. And of course now, I also even topped off the pigs. So we're getting ready to do the cows as well. So yeah, I don't need the straw. So we'll go ahead and sell that at the barn pretty darn soon here. Like I said, I'll probably go get the baler and bale it, because well, our bales are 20,000 liters, and I can pick those up a lot more rather than, I mean, this loading wagon's huge at 90,000 liters, but the problem is I got lots and lots of straw sitting here everywhere. Yeah, I am thinking about maybe getting the Axion tractor down here and it can start seeding, because it wouldn't take me long to go ahead and do that. Because these fields, I also need to fertilize first with cow manure. I hope the cows have enough manure. I'll have to check on them in a second to see how much manure they actually have. I think I need 200,000 liters of cow manure to get these fields done. Where are the cows? Manure. It's close. It's close. I don't remember. For some reason, I got 200,000 in my brain saying that's what I need. It may not be that much, but it could be. And I'm just talking about the 3 cereal fields that we do here. The one behind me, the one we're in, and the one the harvester's in right now. You think with, let's see, we almost got 80, we'll just say 80 cow, 84, so that's 320 cows we got. That every 2 days that they should be able to produce enough manure. What's up, ladies? Come on. I mean, I'm giving you all the straw and water and total mix rations that you need. Don't know what the problem is. So, yeah, the whiskey, definitely need to sell that because I got tons of whiskey over there. It needs to be sold. It needs to be sold soon because I'm going to have to go in there with our flatbed and pick them on up and move them because it's getting hard to drive in there with a load of wheat to make a delivery. The sugar factory, yeah, I think I showed you, but the sugar factory does not produce as well as it did in the previous versions. So, yeah, that slowed down the pace quite a bit. So in the meantime, like we did the sugar beet field that we usually have, I think we're just going to keep planting cotton in it for a while. Can't go wrong there with the cotton. So, as we saw last night, when the price is good, man, it helps out quite a bit. So yeah, more than halfway now on the $55 million loan. We're doing pretty darn good now. And I think the money is going to start rolling in faster and faster. We're getting more animals. We're getting more sheep to produce more wool, getting more cows to produce more milk. And I just want to make sure, how does this fit in here compared to... Alright, you just got to go slow and it'll fit in. Alright. I mean, I'm in here. It doesn't mean I'm out yet, right? Where is the drop-off point? Hello? There it is. Alright, so back in here because I want to see exactly how we're doing on the straw. So 166. So they're probably going to take about a couple trailer loads. The water I can top off. That's not a problem. And of course, total mix rations, they take 1 billion liters of TMR when it comes time. So I got about another 5 days. And I only have... Alright, oh, wait, there it goes. You just gotta nudge a little bit, that's all. I got about 400,000 liters of TMR, so yeah. I need to get one of those belts back over here from the potato washer and pick up some silage and dump that into the total mix ration mixer so it can get going. I mean, it's not a big deal. I can feed the cows what I got left and go ahead and make some. But pretty soon, with the way it's going, I'm going to have to go ahead and plant some corn and actually use a forage wagon, which we have not used pretty much since the beginning. And that was just in field 32, which is behind us. And now that is one huge field. That's going to make a lot of silage. But we'll probably do that field of corn. And, yeah, we'll chaff it on up, put it into the silo bunker, compact it down, let it ferment, and we'll have tons of silage. I think we had 1.6 million liters last time we did it, and now it's going to be a lot more because the field's that much bigger. But right now, my only goal for this morning is to get this east side replanted. It's probably going to take a couple episodes because there is a lot to do. Yeah, I definitely think I'm going to bring the Axion tractor down here and maybe use it to do something. Because right now it's just sitting up there, and I could use... Frank, are you up there? I need your help down here. Yeah, you need to come on down here and probably grab the manure spreader and start spreading some news. Just double check. I don't need no lime down here, right? Just in that field, right? Yeah, just in the field that we're doing. The rest of the fields are fine. Just fine. Wait a minute. Wait. How is there fertilizer in this field? I bet you this worker went over there. Why are they going over there? They never did that before. Now all of a sudden, they're like branching over to the last strip. I don't know. And Helper A has a full grain of tank, so I better go over there and help him out so I'm not paying a worker just sitting there. Ah, the joys. So I'm going to finish filling this up. I'm going to go over then empty out the combine, and then I think I'll get Frank's butt down here and the Axion tractor. Because, yeah, I need a little help down here. I need a little help from my friends. All right, Frank, I'm giving you a break. Since it's a hot day, I'm going to not let you spread the manure. I'll just let you bypass that. So I'm going to help you fill up the seed drill. And, yeah, you're just going to, seed cotton for, like, the whole morning. And you're going to take seed from this thing because why not? Just got to get it lined up just right. There we go. Fill up with some clean seed. What it does, I'm not quite sure, other than cost me money at this point. All right. Okay, Frank. Now close the covers. Now I know you haven't worked down here in a while, but just seed the field with all the white stuff in it. That's called lime. Think you can manage that? All right, then. Yeah, I thought about having him spread all of the fields with cow manure, but really I'm not quite ready for him to do that. But this field is ready for seeding some cotton. The John Deere should be able to keep ahead of him with the lime. We're going to have to fill the John Deere up a couple times. But I think overall it's going to be just fine and dandy. Did I just say just fine and dandy? Yeah, I did. All right, Frank, you good to go? Where is the John Deere? It's right here, and he is just about out of lime himself. So I'm probably going to have to top him off. And where is our sprayer? He is almost done. He can almost do this entire field with one tank, which is not bad. All right, so I'm going to need to top these gentlemen off with what they require, which is lime and fertilizer. Need to make one more trip to the cow barn with some straw. Yeah, I'm coming eventually here. I'll get to you. I can only handle one worker at a time here. Well, remember how I started the day with about $35,000 in the bank account? Glad we had that much cash because I'm digging into it already. Oh, man. But you gotta spend money to make money, and that's what we're doing. Gotta reseed that field. But I can go grab some cash really quick by selling off the hogs, which will get $164,000 pretty darn soon. But yep, we got the cotton already going back in. Of course, it should show double fertilization, which it does. Perfect. I just got to make sure that the seed drill, when he gets up here, I don't want him going in field 34. And I don't know why they're crossing the road only at the other end. I'm not sure why if they were going to do it, they should do it in the whole section, but I don't know. I can't keep an eye on all of them. Kind of a hazy morning, isn't it? Oh well. Usually when you wake up in the morning, it's this hazy on a summer day, you know it's just going to be like a hot, steamy day. Kind of like it was where I am today. Alright, so about, you've got to finish this row, then one more pass, and you should be done. Where were your tire marks? Your tire marks were like right about here. So you should be happy there. And unfolded. All right, you should be good to go. Are we done harvesting here? Looks like we are. So the trailer's full of wheat, and the combine has... Oh, you're about half full as you spit out the last couple tidbits there. Oh, wait a minute. So are we done? Yeah, the cows do not need any more straw. So the rest can be baled up. And like I said, we're going to sell it. I learned a little bit of a trick to get the trailer out. There we go. Didn't really have to do it. It kind of stuck out anyways. I do have a little bit, so I'm going to go dump this into the mixer. And then I'm going to drop off the loading wagon back in the parking spot. And then I got to go over to the west side, grab the baler, and I got to start baling up all the straw. But before I come back over, I think we're going to grab one of the Volvo trucks. And we're going to go sell some pigs because I would like to have a little more cash in the bank account than what I have at the current moment. When I came over to pick up the baler over here, I just realized, wait a minute, I got silage bales sitting here. And they're going to continue sitting there because the price sucks. Yeah, like 150 something or rather, somewhere around there. But I'm going to leave the trailer over here just for now because I think I got to move those. I think course play for mowing this field I got going close to that barn. So those are going to need to be moved. And now I just need to go pick up our animal trailer and sell some hogs so I can get myself some cash. Yeah, we spent, well, excuse me, I spent $4,000 already this morning on repairs, on lime, fertilizer, all that good stuff. Oh, that's right, I got to clean out the winery as well. That looks like it's full. I mean, it's great. It's a great problem to have. Your factories are always full. That's for darn sure. All right, so what time is it? I'll speed up time just a little bit because, yeah, I'm not going to fill the trailer fast enough before it hits 7:45. And the animals, I don't want to say reset, but calculate. And anything that you haven't confirmed into a trailer resets. When you're around 70 pigs loaded out of 84 and it resets, you go, oh, man, I got to start over again. Let me just go ahead and go, just get it past 7:46. That's good. You can see the money just keep on going down. That's what happens when you got two work. Yeah, I only got 2 workers going at the moment. All right, piggies. Let's load up 84 of you, so I can get some cash back into the bank account. As for, am I going to make any more cash today? It's going to be all up to the market, and so basically grapes and whiskey are about the only things I have left really to sell. I do have a good amount of canola, some soybean as well. So unless there's a great demand, I do have some milk actually I could sell as well. But the milk needs to get up around 1,800 or so. But the one thing I was thinking a little while ago, so now that we're down to like 26 million, I started thinking, you know what? If I paid off another $10 million, let's say we just get the loan down to 15 million, this farm is probably worth 15 million. If I sold all the equipment, all the animals, all the products I have, everything the farm owns, it might be around 15 million. I think it cost me when I built this farm like $10 million to build it. Getting all the equipment, the land, some of the stuff that we needed, and I probably got another $5 million into it with factories and such, and all the extra land that I bought. So, but right, actually, truly though, the equipment is not worth as much as it was when I bought it new. So that could hurt a little bit. But in theory, as an accountant would say, the books would be almost in the black. All right, let's go ahead and sell. Wait a minute, over here. Sell these hogs. Yeah, the pigs were a great addition to the farm. At first, I didn't think so. It's like, oh, I got to do pigs all over again. But having only one pen that holds 500, it works out rather well. And really, they don't eat as much food as I thought they would. We keep them well enough stocked, and it doesn't seem like I got to constantly bring them over food. And confirm that. 84,000. Plus we get to bring some hogs over to the meat factory, which does produce rather well. So I mean, every 2 days we're basically bringing in $164,000 from the pigs. It's almost every 2 days where our pen gets full again. So there is one of our 2 cotton fields over here now. And our grass field. Yeah, so we got about, when the price is good, we got about $160,000 worth of silage sitting there. So unless the price skyrockets today, I could make some money there. But we're also at the stage. Our farm, I think, makes like $56,000 a day just in property income from doing nothing. As long as our greenhouses are all topped off and our solar panels and I think that's it. Actually, wait, where am I going? I was thinking about the factories. Yeah, so we make about $56,000 and our loan interest is what, $72,000. So we're almost at the point of anything I do sell would be actually profit then. So there's a lot of ways I'm looking at it. A lot of ways it's making me happy at this point. I mean, we're halfway. Heck, I was happy when I just got the loan interest below $100,000. All right, let's load up some more piggies. Make another trip, and now I got $95,000 to tinker with. Part of me is thinking, geez, do I need another tractor down here? I don't know. I hate to spend the cash right now to do so. I think we're getting along just fine. And really, what's the rush? What is the rush? I mean, there's a slight rush, but not much of a rush, if you know what I'm talking about. Should be full somewhere right about 325. Okay. Confirm. And now go sell these piggies, and we're all done with that for a couple days. And then I can bring the T8 back over and start baling up some straw bales. And yeah, we will be selling the straw bales, and only at the barn. We only can sell at the barn when it comes to hay, silage, straw, anything like that. That's our contract. But yeah, we are going to have to make some silage pretty darn soon. Now you're probably saying, why not take the silage from here and bring it on over to the Total Mix Rations mixer? You know, I got that forage wagon sitting over there, and I think I got like an hour and a half on it. So maybe not even an hour and a half. So it's going to be kind of fun to do a chaff. We haven't done a chaff mission. Do I want to say mission? We haven't done a chaff harvest at all since like episode, I don't know, 8, 12, somewhere in there. All right, so usually I don't show myself selling the pigs, but, you know, got to mix it up once in a while, and this is what I do when I sell the pigs. I sit here and click my left mouse button 84 times. You know, I know this is my trailer, but shouldn't there be like a sell all button? Oh, that'd be so much easier. Almost there. 10 more clicks. And confirm. I think once I clicked that and said, oh yeah, trailer's empty, and I went, cool, and I drove off and didn't think nothing of it. And about 10 minutes later, I'm looking at my money, I'm like, wait a minute, why is my money not as high as it should be now? Then I went, went back to the trailer. It's like the pigs were still sitting in the trailer. I parked the trailer away and everything, and the pigs were in there like, hello? Yeah. Helper E stopped because the tank's empty. Well, that's got to be the John Deere. It needs more line. And that's a modded lime spreader. The in-game one would burn to the lime a lot quicker. Got to go ahead and take care of that John Deere because the Axion tractor is probably not going to be too far behind it, honestly. I think the seed drill is actually working wider width than the spreader. And it may even be a faster working speed, honestly, at this point. All right, let's just back it up into either bay, and let's try not to be picky about how you park it because it's the only thing you park in here now. And really, that shed's not quite big enough, is it? No, it's not. Okay, let me just park this here for now. Let's go on down and get him. I am just kind of curious. Did you go over into the other field? I'll know in a second because it'll be white over there. All right, you did not. Congratulations. Frank is getting along rather well. I'm just waiting for the weeds to start showing up because that would be the next thing. I probably at one point should have just started calculating how much it takes to prep this field. Now, I can kind of guess. So we just did liquid fertilizer for one stage of fertilization. That probably cost us around 16 grand. Lime is not that expensive. It's probably costing me, I think it's $3,800 every time I fill this up. So this would be the third load. But lime you only do every 3 harvests. So that's going to be kind of hard to calculate in there. I guess you could, well, that's easy to figure out. You can just see how much it does cost to do lime. And then, of course, divide it by 3. That'd be your cost per harvest. And then figure out how much you spend on seed and fertilizer in your seed drill. And then calculate how much it costs to get the field to 100% condition. And then we get like 7.5 modules. So we're just going to call that 300,000 liters of cotton off that field we get. And then we usually sell when it's like a 2,000, so we get like 600 grand off that field every time we harvest. Well, we're definitely not spending 100 grand to prep the field up, right? So I think we're all good. But the cost of buying all the equipment as well, yeah. My brain's not going to try to figure that out. Oh, so it's 34.10 to top this thing off every time. So yeah, lime is rather cheap, actually. Frank is doing a wonderful job over there. And as long as the John Deere keeps ahead of it, we're good. It just came to my mind. Oh, I got a cotton module down here I forgot about. Son of a... Okay, that would have been $80,000 right there. Yeah, but as I was coming over here grabbing the T8 and the baler, I thought of the autonomous tractor. So just, let's see, this episode goes on Saturday. So I was going to say like 3 days ago, had an episode of No Man's Land go out, and that tractor made its debut in No Man's Land. And a lot of people were like, oh, well, I'd make comments, I've never seen a tractor like that before. And I'm like, you people don't watch the Pacific Northwest, do you? No, I didn't say that in the comments, but it got me laughing. It's like, oh, you never seen that tractor before, huh? Well, I don't really feature it in this series, really. We just kind of like hook it up and let it go, and it fertilizes the west side over here. Too bad the seed drill will not work on it. Well, it does work on it, but the tractor bounces up and down a lot, and that makes the seed drill bounce up and down, and it doesn't drill the whole field. All right, so we are going to have one grass bale here, but yeah, whatever. Wait for it to unfold. It did. Turn it on. Yeah, I kind of forgot when I started the harvest at night. Who completed their job? Who's done what? Why did you turn around and do the part of the field that was already done? I don't know. I do not. I mean, I was actually thinking, I said, your worker's done. I'm like, I only got 2 workers done. And if Frank quit, I'm going to hop him in the butt. So you came over here, finished here, and you decided to turn left instead of right? What is with these corners of the fields? I know that they're merged fields, created fields that I did. I don't know why it's having a problem. I'm going to overlap a little bit here. Just because I want to make sure for the worker, I'm not leaving a small strip there and it thinks it needs to turn that way instead of the other way. If you know what I mean. Yep, and you shut off. Of course you did. Alright, I need to get back to work. So I'm going to have a lot of bales to pick up here eventually. And like I said, all these bales will be sold at the barn. I'm not going to wait for a good price to sell them to be as is. But we are up to 175,000, which is good. I don't know how much more money I'm going to spend today, but let's see. Fertilizer. I shouldn't spend any money on fertilizer because we're going to use cow manure to spread in these fields here today. The seed we're getting for free, so fertilizer and the seed to drill is all I really need. So yeah, by the end of the day, I'm probably not going to be like today, last evening, where we paid off. How much did I pay off? Like $1.6 million or something like that. Oh, look at that wage payment for the last hour, $4,077. Yeah, is that all? Oh well. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to pick up all the straw here. I'm just going to pick up most of what I can, and we'll sell that. But the process has begun of flipping these fields over. We're all harvested. I need to keep an eye on that whiskey price. I think at the bakery the price was going up. It was getting near $900. I want to say I probably got like 30 crates over there waiting to be sold. 30 crates at 4,000 a piece. So that could be like 120 grand. And like I said, I do have silage to sell, but the price of the barn, not so good. So we got to wait for that price to go up. I mean, there's a potential $160,000. It's all sitting there. And like I said, I got canola and soybean sitting around here. At some point, I got to sell that as well. I know I got to move it out of the upper silo. I'm just waiting for a price to be good somewhere. I don't want to move it out of the upper silo, bring it down here to the bigger silos, and then find out the price is at the Timberline flour mill. It's like, well, now I got to bring it back up to the upper plateau. So I'm just going to leave it there as long as I can. But anyways, this is going to be my job for a little while, bailing on up. And then I'll just grab the Volvo truck, come over here with the flatbed, pick up the bales, sell them. So probably next episode, what will we be doing here? Well, hopefully we'll have most of that field seeded up and the John Deere will be done. Once the John Deere is done spreading lime in that field, he's going to come over here and grab the manure spreader, and I'll get him started spreading manure on these 3 cereal fields is what I like to call them, I suppose. And I think maybe I might grab one of the belts from the potato washer. We might have to go on over, bring it back over to the TMR mixer. We'll transfer some silage on over so we can go ahead and make some, because the cows, in about 5 days, need 1 million liters of silage, TMR. And like I said, I only got 400,000 liters, so I definitely want to make sure the cows are happy. The more happier they are, the more milk they produce, and that's what we like to see, because when the price is right there, I could have, I got a good amount ready to go as it is. But anyways, like I was saying, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time right here in the Pacific Northwest. But until then, have a good one.